right. Test echo. Apparently, there's a delay here.
Oh, there is. Hey.
Thanks for telling us, dummy.
I just said, okay, you guys, do you want me to restart?
No, it's fine. It would not be the Frick, Frack, Paddy, Wack show if we didn't do it this way.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the, as you can see right above me, the Frick, Frack, Paddy, Wack Webcast once more here.
The Crapcast is what you just said.
Master Yoda.
Rapcast.
Frick, Frack, Paddy, Wack Webcast.
There we go. That was a little more clear. And then a
Troop
Dog.
Troop Dog.
Coming at you once again. Today, unfortunately, not from TBA Studios, but still, nevertheless, here for you and your pleasure.
With or without batteries?
Flick.
Really, I can't take the filter. You really got to pull the filter back, man. All right, go ahead. Your master filter. Your whole hands are blurry.
No, you don't even have
your wrinkle smoothing filter. It's like, dude.
Listen, I gotta look pretty somehow. Okay, I guess this helps.
I'll do something.
Well,
turns it off. He's Danny Trejo.
Jesus, I've seen that. That is a great meme, by the way.
This is why we're not allowed to not be at TBA Studios, because Frick tunes over into one of the other 90 screens and doesn't pay attention to the show.
I am paying attention. It just doesn't pertain to me.
We're 3 seconds in. You're typing away on something, and it's not.
It is my child stating that her heart is hurting and she can't finish practice. Thank you.
Oh, well,
can I have an excuse for that one, please?
Tell her to get over the boyfriend. It'll be okay.
No, I told the boy to go get her so she doesn't die on the freaking basketball court.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Anyways, go ahead, Frack.
So, anyways, what I was gonna say was, make sure you follow our craziness. Apparently, on Facebook, on Twitch, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, and more than ever, always on FFPW.
Live.
Anyways, so here comes the holiday season. We're gonna get ready for a bunch of crazy things for us, but it's not quite the season yet. It's just before it, but it's just right after. It's that lull in between. So
no, it's not.
No, it's holiday.
No.
It's December 2nd, so
midnight
now
of Thanksgiving begins Christmas season.
All right, Chad, jump in here. Either defend me or fight me, because it's. Right. I don't consider it like holiday season until like 2 weeks before Christmas.
You're lucky you're at the crib because we'd all fight you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Fight me.
2 weeks before Christmas. That's holiday season.
Hold on. Oh no. Let's go ahead. Whose family has decorated for Christmas? Raise their hands.
Oh, we don't decorate. I don't.
Raise your hand. Thank you.
Holiday
season. Or were they decorating for the cold weather?
Actually, it's a little bit of both, to be honest.
Why were you not over on Friday? Oh, because you were decorating for Christmas.
No, I was not decorating. I was the mule carrying all the heavy crap from the attic down to her.
Great.
Decorating. That's still part of decorating.
Damn it.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
What the hell am I drinking? Oh,
I don't know.
What looks orange?
Sure.
Like High Life?
It's well, it's not a Fanta, I'll tell you that.
You can't tell the labels blurred out because apparently
blurry.
we didn't pay for the sponsorship.
Well, Schaffenhofer, if you want to get on that, sponsor. Damn, grapefruit.
Schaffenhofer.
I am not sponsored by this company, but I would happily be sponsored by this company.
Bring in the Swan. Who are you sponsored by, E? I mean, Frick. Ah, dang it.
All right. With our opening of the show, or are we just gonna stay
our normal selves?
Yes. Pretty much. So, hey, Wack, how about you tell us what the heck are we doing tonight?
All right, we got our ninjas. We are doing our something awesome shout out. Something awesome.
Shut up.
There we go. Frack's gonna make it eventually. We do have trending and national topics because it gets you guys talking about what we're talking about. That's kind of fun. We have a Would You Rather game. We have a You Decide bracket. We've got random questions. We got a trooper coming in choking on acorns. Got it.
Hold on, I'm not seeing that on the list here.
Our focus segment tonight is upcoming holiday season prep, and we have a volcano interruption.
Always.
And then, of course, we have a closing quote, but our bracket for the night down there. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Favorite holiday traditions. So that's that.
Definitely talk about it.
Playing the games if you so choose.
If you are wrong, you drink. And if we all agree, we drink together.
I'm going to make a joke about like how all guys should be drinking throughout the whole show, the whole time during all the games.
Right?
All right. Do it.
Okay.
Lots of alcohol in this house, but I don't think there's enough.
Since we're already failing at our government names today, we're going to go ahead and make that our drinking game tonight. Hashtag of the night is FFPW20, and nobody corrected my holiday prep, so I'm going with that one.
I'm good with it.
Okay.
It's what we're doing right now. I mean, I'm prepping.
Prep and Landon.
Onward to our niches.
So, starting with the niche of the financial market, I know some people are going to fight me on this heavily, but just
He has to
because
drink every time he says "fight me," because we're at 3 right now. Okay, go ahead.
just because something's on sale does not mean you're saving the money. Now, before somebody jumps down my throat about this, yeah, I do love when we see life changes happening on cue cards, but hashtag fight me, or
Hashtag
fight
drink.
Hashtag fight Frack. So, anyways, but no, if it's something you're gonna need anyways, or you're gonna buy or already had planned for, okay, I get that. That's fine. You're saving the money for this. That's perfect. That's okay. But when people start, then I am trying to focus. I promise here. So, but if you're just buying it, just say, oh well, look, it was on $500. Now it's $300. No, you didn't save $200. You still spent $300. So
if we spend somebody else's money, are we good?
And there is a meme going around. It's like $4.99. Hold. $4.99. Hold. And then it shows regular price $6.99. On sale price $4.99.
right.
Oh.
So yeah. Again,
Everything's marked up to be marked down.
I have a price tracker thing. It tells me if I'm on a website, if the price has dropped any in so many days, or if they raise the price and then just dropped it down to make it look like it was on sale.
Yeah. Now
pretty-
again, we're not sponsored. We're not sponsored by them, but I mean, the app that I use that's on my browsers is Honey. And
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, exactly. So, and it's great because it'll let you know, hey, in the last 30 days or in the last 2 weeks,
The lowest price or highest price or
exactly,
whatever.
which is great. Hey, use something like that. Use it to your advantage, or apply coupon codes that'll help you save it. So
It helped with a cap and gown today.
there you go. You
Hey.
see?
What I think is funny is that Frack probably downloaded it thinking it was something completely different, and then it ended up being a coupon thing, and he thought it was like.
Didn't I tell you about it because we were ordering pizza here?
Probably.
I think I did. I
Yeah,
think that's what it was.
I was editing one night, and I'm like, ooh, what's this? Ooh, and it was like half price. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was Marco's
Oh.
Pizza, and I got it like for 50% off. And he's like, "What is this? I need this."
That's awesome. So, but yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna say that second hashtag.
You've been saying it all day.
Off key. But anyways, so yeah. But just remember, please, if you're buying it and you're going to anyways, fine. Just find the deals. Use that Honey into your browser. That's. If you're just doing it because like, oh look, it's on sale now, and you don't really need it or something. But, all right, I'll be the downer of the group. It's okay. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I like it. Hey, no, you're being a realist. That's all right.
So what I chose, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh no,
You said first.
passing it on to you.
Oh, okay. I chose to actually tell you guys about another automobile company that is joining the bandwagon of going to electric cars. And then Nissan actually just announced its ambition to have its first electrified car in 2030. So they're probably not going to make it before GM and everybody else that's already producing. But if y'all click on that link, that thing is hideous.
Well, it's a
I thought you were about
Nissan.
to say it was
There's not
awesome.
much from Nissan that comes out that's a good-looking car, except for the
The Eclipse was-
yeah.
They have
Eclipse.
some freaking leg room in the Armadas. I have to give them
Yeah,
buku credit for that.
Armada. They always threw me off because like the back of the car is like this, and all of a sudden it goes like, oh, we forgot to add to the car. Next step.
Can you put any design you want on that tailgate? I'm just curious.
I
Like,
know. I was like, can I make this fun?
Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, I get it. They're trying to do the futuristic. Everything's gonna look that style, whatever. It's a Nissan though. As long as,
why can't it look like that?
Right, the ad that's popping up, the Nissan Z, and that's one of their nicer cars.
Oh, I love the Z's. I'm just tall as hell.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and then I think the Dodge
Wack was telling me that they're gonna stop making the
Charger and the Challenger. I think is also going away, but
and the Hellcat.
Really?
Why can't you make them? I understand the Hellcat because that's a certain type of motor, but why would the Charger and the Challenger be going away? Why would
you're two muscle cars and you're like, nah?
They're just going to rebrand it like they did the Chevy Cavalier did. It's now a Chevy Cruze. It's the same thing. They're just rebranding it so they can market it.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah, but the Challenger and the Chargers are like your classic. Like the Challenger came out to look like the old school cars, and the Chargers just look.
Yeah, but I guess Wack said they were trying to make all their vehicles electric by 2025.
Yeah.
I
Everybody
was wondering how that rebranding.
They got a couple years.
I get it. I just think it's not a good idea.
I don't either, especially me. Could you imagine me like being in the middle of trying to go to a service call and I have to stop and charge. Excuse me. Right. No thanks.
Well, and and
I forgot to charge.
Well, and we're down here in Florida where the power goes out all the time. How's that work?
Can I get a solar powered car? Because that'd be better.
And that's the move that needs to be made. That is the true move. Tesla will be the first one, I believe.
It can be electric and solar.
Yep.
Or can you sell like a
so that way at least
battery,
you're going down the road and you're charging.
car.
And David has the Mach-E, the Ford Mustang Mach-E. That shouldn't be called a Mustang. He says that.
It's like an SUV.
But it's cool. It's quick. I rode in it and then I drove it a couple weeks ago. And it's quick. It's a nice little car. It's got all the decked out like tech inside and everything like that. And it literally does charge itself ever so slightly as it's going down the road based on the braking friction.
Right, because of the rotors.
Which I thought was pretty cool. But I would really
that.
EV wise, I would really like to see them make the move to some sort of solar, because if all you gotta do is park outside and your car charges up like that while you're parked in your parking spot at your job or whatever, or driving down the road, it can get some sort of mileage charge.
I know I've seen that before, but I think it was with boats. Talking about, how to sail, if you have no gas or something, you run out. Then they have some of the boats that have, the bigger ceiling capacity. Or every surface.
Can I have diesel/solar?
Well, no, it's a hybrid. They'll actually have it. Where
I know. I was being a smartass.
Anyways, on to the next thing.
On to the next thing. What do you got?
Nada.
Well, then Cyber Monday and Black Friday and all that just passed, and most of the deals were not. I mean, there were deals in stores, but most of the deals were online, even for Black Friday. So I think the importance of having e-commerce on your website, whether you sell a product or a service, is kind of essential in today's world. Like, even if it's, say, a car wash service, detailing service, you should be able to go on and buy that service online, and then the person come to your house or business
and we know this because we're getting a lot more of them. Is e-commerce sites. Just in general, e-commerce sites are becoming huge based on people selling products, and a lot of entrepreneurs are starting side gigs and making little things and turning that into a career, doing something that they truly love. So you can go on Etsy and find thousands of these people that are going to graduate away from the Etsy platform and want their own platform. E-commerce is just that way to go. And then, like Paddy said, I think booking a service and being able to book it online, pay for a deposit toward that service, or schedule it and get a scheduling reminder that goes to the company and then they confirm it. We have those custom solutions in place for a few of our clients already. I would like
thinking
it just makes it easy.
One, the Busy Bees, the detailing company that we use, and the cleaning service that we use, Jessica Pope. Like, you should be able to buy your gift cards online if you want to buy something like a gift for someone, because what if I won't see Jessica or I won't see Mike from Busy Bees, to buy that gift certificate in person, to have it to give to someone. Like, nice to be able to buy something online.
Have it emailed to somebody.
Right.
And they're making money while they sleep.
Or you can print it out or whatever you want to do if you want to have a physical gift to give someone. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
people only thought of e-commerce sites as product sites.
Clothing shops,
So-
things like that.
So I had just told you guys I purchased something last night, and I was shocked to see this huge company is using Shopify. I was like, what?
So many. Like, I've been obviously doing more online shopping lately, and like I was checking out and telling Wack the other day, I was like, he's like, what do they use for their website, or was it this? And I was like, it looked like a Shopify checkout.
So yeah, Shopify is the #1 e-commerce platform in basically the world right now. They are the #1 because they are a turnkey platform. Things can be slightly SEO'd, but they can't be hyper SEO'd. You don't control the bigger pieces of the code base that really allow you to do things. But they have tons of plugins to get your Google ads rolling, to get a bunch of stuff like that. Problem is that you're going to pay $30, $50, $100 a month for your e-commerce store. As it grows bigger, you're going to pay more. And then one day when you stop paying them, you don't have a website anymore.
That's what kills me. Is like, hello, people, you can't download it. You can't download your transactions. Like, ugh.
A lot of them really don't care because of the fact that it's all there. It's all pretty much turnkey. It's very user friendly. All the documentation is there. There's Google videos everywhere. And they can literally, the customer service is actually incredible. Shopify has really good customer service. They have thousands of employees. So not that I'm suiting them up, but if you don't have any resolves about owning your site and owning everything, and a platform that might just disappear one day, then go for it. But if you want to own your own website, own your own e-commerce platform, and know that it can never be taken away from you,
that's something that I remember you saying from a long time ago. So you want to have control of the process down to like I said, the source coding, so that way you know that if something happens, you can take it somewhere else or apply it to business, and you have proprietary rights up to it.
How many bands and businesses had all of their stuff on MySpace and ran all of their stuff off of there, ran all their marketing, ran all their this and that, all of their images, all their flyers, bands were all their music, like everything was loaded there and set in there. And then all of a sudden one day, MySpace just kind of went away.
For those who don't know, MySpace.com was a website.
Listen, all of our viewers know what MySpace was.
Yeah, that's true,
right?
that's true. Actually, I tried getting into it a couple of months back, and I was trying to go. I'm like, I don't remember the password. I don't remember the email, whatever. So I'm assuming that they destroyed my page. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That. And dang it.
I want to see if I can get in.
Just tweet at Timberlake. He owns it.
Yeah.
For a while, you could like.
Oh, I can still get in it. I'm in it.
If you couldn't get in, like you could still go to your old profile and look at what was public. But now I can't. I mean, I don't think I've looked at it in 6 months or a year, but I think it's gone now.
Yeah, the profile's not there. I'm looking at it right now. I have what's called a stream and connections, and I have one connection, which is Adrian Smood.
Hi, Adrian.
On MySpace. Too funny.
But anywho, so there you go, guys. That's our niches here coming up. So moving outside from our niches, let's shout out something awesome today, shall we?
Yeah, something awesome.
Shout out. Ooh.
Wow.
Not awesome.
Sorry for your ears, everybody. He's in a special way.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm dying. I'm sorry.
You're gross.
I'm sorry. Jesus.
Oh, Lord. This is why we're not together.
Exactly. So, just in case. I thought you were going
to mute yourself.
I tried. I couldn't get it in time. I'm so sorry.
Mr. Nasty? You don't have a button on your thing?
Don't.
All right, Frick, go ahead with your something awesome.
So my something awesome this week is JC Customs in Winter Haven, Florida. They installed a head unit for me this week, and it is freaking amazing. which I knew it would be. So I'm kind of excited about it.
Oh, what? What unit? What?
Head unit.
A radio. It's a radio.
Speaking of little head unit, can you pull your?
No, because it's on my Okay, I'll sit up. It's just hurting my
So
back.
you're just slacking. Okay.
No, I'm slouching because I have scoliosis.
Floating head down there, like.
She just wants to make sure that everybody can see the drinks behind her.
There you go.
Yeah. The dinosaur is going on. All right.
So,
Basic custom. All right.
All right, so out in Winter Haven, Florida. So my shout out is a quick reminder: us, we're awesome. That's you. That's me. That's the four of us right here, right now. We go through a lot of crap sometimes. We gotta need to be reminded we're awesome. So you're something awesome. So, bam! Don't forget that.
Good job, slacker.
Friendly reminder. How's that slacking?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. In other words, he's like, I got nothing, so I'm just gonna be like, hey, you guys are awesome.
Well, my something awesome shout
Your
out
stash is awesome.
is that we went to church for the first time in 20 something years.
I saw that post.
So it was really awesome. It was good to be back and good to hear the word again. So.
And did Volcano like it?
He did like it. They have a giant playground indoors for his age group. So.
That's
Oh, wow.
No,
He's
they
in
do-
love.
They do, obviously they do.
Yeah,
other
they do
stuff in
their-
there, but it's like 15-minute segments, and I guess it's church is like an hour and a half ish. So they do.
They do like worship songs for the kids, and then they have their lesson, and then they go to the play place.
He said he really liked
Coloring.
it, and then on Sunday, last night,
No,
Monday, yeah.
Yeah,
What day is
Sunday
it?
night.
Sorry,
It's Thursday.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's Thursday.
It's all blending together.
All the days. So on Sunday, yeah, they did a game show night to kick off the holiday season.
Yes,
See,
Mr.
see.
Frack.
So they did a
Holiday
game show
season.
night. It was
You're
really
a
cool,
mean
lots
one.
of fun.
Mr. Grinch.
We had a good time. It was a blast. But yes,
Yeah.
it's very nice to be back. Very, very welcoming. It's great.
Is it one that you've gone to before, or was it a brand new?
Brand new.
It is
Awesome.
To us.
Lakes Church, where church at the mall used to be.
Oh wow.
Not location, but it's not church at the mall. It's
Yeah,
Lakes Church.
It's incredible. The building is incredible. Everything done inside is incredible. On the service side, inside of the chapel is.
It was very non-pressure. Like, sometimes they're like, oh, come up if you want to be saved and this and that. Like, and if you're a new member, like someone's going to come over right now and talk to you. Like it was, if you want to stop by and see someone at guest services, you can, or you can text this number to get more information if you're interested. And
Really cool, but
very pushy.
Yeah.
I forget
It's
which.
nice just to be able there to be able to listen to the sermon and just not feel pressured to be like, oh, I'm new, they're going to come and attack me.
Give me money. Give me money.
Or try to recruit you or something. Come in. But
Right.
actually, I remember, and this was years ago with one of my old bands. I must have been probably. And one of the guys, their family was more religious, and I think it was Episcopalian or Presbyterian. I forget what it was exactly. But I remember I was like, a bad one, a Catholic. And I actually remember going to church with them. I'm like, yeah, I'll support you, man. I'll go with you. That's cool. And they literally had like a 40-gallon aquarium. They would take people. I don't know if that's big enough for a human person, but it was huge. It could fit a grown man, 5'10", easily laying. And they were just taking people and just like blam. It was like NBA slams, dunks, just taking people in the water. I'm just like, I can't judge. I just didn't used to, yeah, exactly, But I'm talking. I thought it was a WWE because people were jumping from like a ledge, I'm like, okay, that's a little weirder than I'm used to. I see people like, oh, go in the water. Not like
No, you're used to the that's what you're used to.
Doing that's fine. But I see people like in Buddy up in Alabama and stuff like that go out and like go to the river, be blessed water,
Right.
but not like somebody like like WWE wrestling and like dunk in the freaking. So I was just exactly. I was like so.
And the Lakes Church
Dog,
is a Baptist
dog,
church,
dog.
but they always had like a tub or something behind the sanctuary, and they would just dip you back and then
Right. I've seen that before too.
Right, but he's talking like body slamming.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Never seen that. I did go to an Episcopalian or whatever you're talking about one time with one of my friends, but yeah.
I did as well, and it was intense.
Yeah, it was way more formal than the Southern Baptist.
The one I went to was the one it's on Highway 60 when you head out toward Brandon. It's on the left side. Whew, it was intense.
Very formal, or
no? People were just up and rowdy and getting saved, and they were not.
By the way, we're not talking.
Yeah, they were not in their bodies.
Yeah, and by the way, we're not talking smack. Just we're just saying these are experiences, but
to each their own. It was just it was different to me. I was like, whoa, because I'm Catholic church based and in upstate New York, and she's been up there with us. It's a big, massive cathedral styled church. It's very formal.
I've only been to one Catholic service, and I think it was like a Christmas Eve service.
Yeah. Like a midnight mass kind of thing.
Yeah, and what I remember was very, very formal, and it's okay. That's all I ever knew, and that's all I grew up. And then since about college, I just kind of stopped going. I knew I needed to make time, but didn't. And and we've always here and there kind of mentioned going, and then now her sister and their family go. So it was like, well,
we wanted Tyler.
We really want Tyler. Tyler's going to a private school, a church school, nonetheless, and so it's a church-based school. So, so it's one of those that like we know that we wanted to get more involved. So it was so we ended up going, and this was thankfully a much different style, which was really
not so intense.
Yeah.
Can I just tell a story?
Yeah,
that's opposite of what y'all did, but it made me giggle. So my children have also gone to church also, but not a church that is like 3-4 hours long. My poor child had to go to a 3-4 hour church recently, and he said, Mom.
Yeah,
I now understand why you didn't want to go with me. I said, boy, I have been to that exact church. That exact church. It gave me a headache. There was a lot of yelling and cheering, and it was so. I loved that they had the presents. I loved that, but it was too much for my brain. I couldn't comprehend it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, ours was an hour and a half long, and there was, you had a little bit of sermon in there, but it was a lot of singing. They have a full band.
Cool.
So they have a full band on stage, drums, bass, piano, male and female lead singer, 2 backup singers that are also male and female, who they probably swap in on other songs and take lead on those songs. The day we were there, they were 2 of the backup singers. And then, like I said, percussion. This is full, like, awesome lighting and
so everything. Are you and Volcano going to try out?
No. Not that I know of.
Not yet.
I don't have much more that I could add to my schedule, but yeah, it was really nice and really great. To me, it was like we were almost at a concert. It was like being at a church concert. So it was really cool. It was a lot. Obviously it didn't, for me, it didn't take but 2 songs before I was in tears. And that's just because of thinking about mom and stuff like that. It's the first time I'd been to church since mom passed. So it was just a little overwhelming in that aspect, but that was me and my own emotions, not based on pressures from inside of being, it was just me in my emotions and being there. So it was really nice, and it was really welcoming, and I had a lot of fun. It's the pastor there is funny. He's got a great sense of humor. So it's a different type, and it makes it a lot more engaging to be there. You don't feel like somebody is just yelling the gospel
talking
down
at you.
Yeah, talking at you, telling you don't do this. So it was great. Anyways, sorry everybody for the church segment. However, this show is about the holiday season and Christmas, and happy Hanukkah to those who.
Yes, happy.
That's right. Starting on Monday.
My something
Monday, yeah.
Awesome shout out is Elite Catering Company.
Hey.
And through again.
It was a giant turkey.
Absolute deliciousness. A giant cherry smoked turkey.
It's supposed to be like a 12 or 13.
Cherry smoked?
Cherry wood.
Cherry wood
Oh.
smoke.
I'm imagining all these cherries burning. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
13 pounds, but this thing was at least 16 pounds.
Yeah, and he had said that like the smoked and the fried turkeys, he buys them all the same. The frieds obviously shrink, the smoked not.
Oh, okay.
So a big size, good sized turkey.
Yeah, it's
And then of course my
been eating on it.
my dad Sean had brought a 30-pound.
And then we both had hams.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures.
Elite Catering, as always, the food was absolutely amazing. I thank them. I hope that any of you who are booking your holiday catering and are running a little bit late, get a hold of them as fast as possible, even if it's just to have it catered and delivered to you.
Or even picking it up, because that is an option.
They got a pickup location over at Jazzy's Grill in
They also do meal prep.
Winter Haven, Auburndale. And then they're also, he does meal preps as well for those of you who are not wanting to cook all week and you just want, or lunches and you want to have them ready for work. But Elite Catering Company, we love you guys.
Check them out.
Much appreciated.
Can we get a drone delivered?
No, it's Jerome.
Nice.
Elite Catering Company, LLC.com or EliteCateringCo.com. Trending local.
Right. That was weird on the audio.
Nope. Ricky.
Why does my dog always go insane the minute we click the camera on for to do this show?
Any Zoom.
Any Zoom. Yeah,
Maybe he's used to performing in front of the camera.
He 100%. He's strutting himself around with grabbing every play
All
toy
his
there
toys
is.
and sitting on my lap. You can't see him, but
I'm just
back and forth
No
or
way.
anything. I'm playing tug of war with him.
Yeah,
I
when you
heard the squeaky toy.
not my kid.
sheer
Too far.
curiosity. Okay, so you know how you turn on something that's mechanical and you hear a high pitched noise perhaps sometimes. Or
Yeah.
a computer and you hear the fan. I wonder if it's they opened this app and he knows what the click of that app sounds like. No, it's something.
He's something or other. Let me this dog.
Life 360 in my damn dog. It's like, ruff, ruff, ruff. Anyways, for local, Nerf gun and virtual reality game arena is coming to downtown Lakeland. And I'm going to throw the link in there so everybody can see this.
Yeah, please.
I've been told about this 10 times now, and I'm like, okay, I'm going. So it's actually going to be on the southeast corner of Main Street in Tennessee. It's going to be next to Black and Brew and the Lakeland Loft and Cigars and Jazz Lounge.
Yeah,
So just to give you an idea of where it's at.
Yeah, right below it downtown. Yeah.
The Jazz Lounge close?
No.
No,
the Jazz
that's
Lounge is
upstairs.
Oh, okay.
It's always been upstairs.
I haven't been.
That actually used to be a real estate office, if I remember correctly.
What, the upstairs or the downstairs?
The downstairs?
Yeah, downstairs. I think the RP funding actually had a title company.
It might have been.
Doing some stuff like that.
It was something real estate related.
It was
so.
it was titles and more.
Okay. So yes, that's pretty cool. The gentleman that started it moved here from New York and actually went to Lake Gibson High School and all that. So he's bred here and wants to bring back fun stuff for the parents. And I'm kind of excited. I know my kids will like it. So
Cool. Less hurtful than probably throwing axes at Excalibur.
I'm so scared that that's going to bounce back. Yeah.
I have seen that happen. Anyways, from my trending local right now, the legendary JCs are actually playing this coming up Saturday. So from this taping, from today, Thursday, it'll be 2 days from now. Lakeland Live. So it is actually going to be a free show.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I want to go so bad.
I know. We want to go.
We got this volcano kid.
We got a volcano.
Yeah. Bring him along.
I just found out that the game is in Daytona, so if you wanted to ask Annie E, she might be available.
Maybe let you know.
I'll talk after. But yeah, so Legendary JC's playing at Lakeland Live this Saturday, which will be the 4th.
Time is flying.
And I would promote my band. And we're playing also the 4th, but we're playing way out of town in Fort Pierce. Hey,
oh wow!
If you're there, cool.
Drink.
All
Back
right.
to you.
The Lakeland Christmas Parade is tonight. And
Thursday.
Like right now.
right now.
You're probably getting home from it.
So I didn't think about that because I prepped this beforehand. Anyways,
It's on
Snowfest.
live though, right?
Yes.
It was.
Snowfest is this Saturday, and it is downtown at the Lake Mirror Promenade from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So that's
cool.
really fun. Normally they do it in the morning, so I'm interested to see what it's about at night.
Go across the street to the promenade, and then come back across to the downtown area. Watch the legendary JCs. Hey, free show, free event, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Snowfest is free as well. Free day.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
Sweet.
awesome.
And what you got,
Yeah.
Wack?
Two upcoming Fins fundraisers. December, for those that don't know, Friends in Need Services is a local charity operated by my dad. And he does this annual Christmas for Kids fundraiser every year because he always, like the rest of us, believes that no child should go without a gift. And there are a lot out there that will. So we work very hard to make sure that any that we can get a hold of and get gifts to, we do our best to do so. So the annual fundraiser, he opened it up to 2 dates. December 11th is going to be the raffles. We're doing a big night of raffles, a 50-50 raffle, a bunch of memorabilia giveaways and things like that. So that is going to be December 11th from 7:30 till about 10ish. The raffle items I'm going to be putting online here very, very shortly. They'll be online before December 1st. December 1st will be kind of the first day that we say, okay, stuff's online, and we'll add more as people bring in baskets and gift cards and things like that. So if you know anybody that wants to bring a gift card to their business or a gift basket, put together anything.
Today's
cool.
the second.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Taping. Yeah, taping. Sorry. And say, hey, we pre-taped this.
No.
So anyways, everything will be online at friendsinneedservices.org. You can go on and buy 50-50 raffle tickets. You can buy you can buy tickets to specific items that you want to bid on. We also have a couple silent auction items that are going up, like a plane ride for a 2-hour like private plane ride. Basically sightseeing
tour of Central
right
Florida.
here out of Lakeland.
I hope Will's not the one driving the plane.
And if he was, well trusted, he knows what he's doing. But he's probably watching right now. Cussing
Is that through Double M Charters?
I believe so. I have to look. I did it last time. I'll need to look, but I have to install the plugin on the website, and then that will be a silent auction where you can go on and actually just put your name in and purchase, and it'll be.
We need to talk about that.
So what we're doing is setting it up to where anybody from around the country can go ahead and jump in on the raffles, because we have friends and family all across the U.S. That want to get in on 50-50 raffles. Clark and them are over there, and Texas. I have a lot of family up in New York, so we've got a lot of viewers that have watched FFPW in different areas. So if you want to join in on that end of the fun, please do friendsinneedservices.org. And then on the 18th is going to be an LCR tournament. If you've never played LCR, it's a lot of fun. Just Google it. It's left, center, right. Basically, what he's doing is it's $100 buy-in, and it's going to be a tournament. $100 buy-in. You don't have to be there. You can somebody can sponsor you, so to speak. And they will roll the dice for you in place of you. But everybody sits down at like a poker style table, and you put your $100 down. And in this case, you'll just exchange it for a token or something like that, or 3 tokens. I forget how they do it. But you roll the dice, and all 3 dice have LCR on them in multiple places. And then one side has a dot, which is a pass, and you roll. And if you roll left, LCR, 1 token goes left, 1 token goes center, 1 token goes right. If you don't have tokens by the time the dice get back to you, you don't get to roll. And then it just moves around. So sometimes people might get 3 rights and have to pass all their tokens over to you. And it's a lot of fun.
Didn't we play the? Do you remember the night that we got the board games from your friends, and we played a game kind of like that, where we had the things we could put the bottle caps in, or kind of reminded me of that real quick. I'm looking it up, and
we'll post the links up into the chat, but LCR game night the tournament is gonna be December 18th. You can go to friendsandneedservices.org to purchase your buy-in, or you can buy in on the night of the event. It's going to be at 8 o'clock. Get there about 7:30 to sign up.
nice.
All that money goes towards kids for Christmas presents.
Right here in the.
Right here in our community. So yeah, make it happen, people.
Awesome. So now then, what do we have happening now on the macro, national trending topic?
As of Monday, Jack Dorsey is being replaced as the Twitter CEO by Prague Argawal. If I murdered your name, sir, I am so sorry.
Oh,
I already mentioned this in chat earlier. Anyways, get that out of the way. So,
we should at least talk about it. You don't mention the headline.
Oh yeah, no, but I was gonna say, that's CTO. Is that this Chief Technology Officer?
CE.
No, I'm saying.
The CEO.
Yes.
Okay, so I was right.
And Dorsey's going to remain there until they have their 2022 board meeting. So he's going to hold that chair until then.
I'm very curious what the step down is, of course. Like, why? I mean, why are all these? Which you see my post.
Just in the past year, like so many people have stepped.
All these CEOs are stepping down. All of these CFOs are stepping
There's
down.
like a very large number of people
A
are stepping
large
down.
number of politicians are retiring just in time for when we get to my topic. I think it has stuff to do with that. I could be wrong because I'm a conspiracy theorist. But it's very weird that a relatively young CEO of the company who has been pushing and driving and being a very innovative source to his product is kind of just getting out of the way at random. They say it's been in the works for a while, but it's not like he's not older like Bill Gates or, you know what I mean? It's not, I don't know. It's very untimely to me, but
it's very sus. Just saying.
It's to me, and I'm not a fan of the guy, so I mean, I don't like, I don't agree with Twitter's policies, but whatever.
They're very like in between. Where like we'll allow everything, including pornography, but we're gonna limit you.
Yeah, well, and it's the endless battle of anti-conservative. I hate to make it political, but it's an anti-conservative because you have countries over in Europe that are talking about how they're going to behead people in the middle of the streets, and that stuff gets to stay on Twitter. That's disgusting and absurd. And how they're like in Afghan, how they're taking the women, and the women can no longer hold any sort of office, can't be teachers. They can't do anything. These women had careers.
And then talking about the Taliban thing.
Yeah. So, but all of that stuff is allowed on the platform.
Yeah,
very odd.
Yeah, it's something weird. I was talking about with somebody else the other day. It's always how you present the case. Am I presenting it as news, or am I just presenting it and just being loud and obnoxious? And I guess it's when some people. I'm not saying it is or not. Again, just people who know me know that I'm not conservative or liberal. I'm just really said to have views and opinions on certain topics. But exactly, I've seen some things for either side. Just depends how you present it to me. I know somebody who presents to me a case like that, like what you're talking about right now. It's like, yeah, that seems. Why are you not allowing it for the other side, so to speak? But then on this side, you will. Well, how are you presenting the case then? Is the person who's running the whole thing now more leaning towards that side, or allowing this, or does it bring them more money because of sponsorships because of those companies? I don't know.
The new guy taking over has seemingly said this platform's not going to be about free speech.
No platform is. I'm sorry, no platform is. If you got people who are literally moderators, job is to moderate it. No, I get it. Misinformation. Oh, if you're up just right here, you can cure cancer. Okay, that's misinformation. I get that. And I'm not a doctor.
Well, the problem with these networks is they're they're allowing what they deem as misinformation is sometimes completely wrong.
Right.
In the case of like the Rittenhouse trial, where they're like, "Oh, he's a white supremacist," like, no, it has nothing to do with it.
Not all white people are white supremacists. So
not all people are racist. Like that's the thing.
fact, I'd like to believe that.
I know it's hard to believe, and that's the media's fault. We all know this, just for our love of each other and our love of our family and our friends who are all different races, that it's the media's fault and the government's fault. Their whole goal is to drive divide, so we're all busy fighting each other and not paying attention to what they're doing.
now here's something. Speaking of dividing and conquering, actually my topic here coming up. I know, leave it. I'll make it count. So first of all, let's get something clear. What is an NFT? People have been talking about. So, for those who don't know, an NFT you've heard about in crypto world, etc., is a non-fungible token. As fungible as an actual. And just to help explain, what does that mean? So something that's fungible. Actually, I'll give you a better example. A non-fungible item. Basically, if you trade me this awesome, baseball card from 1926, and I trade you now a car for that, that's non-fungible. It's not the same. It's lost its value because a card is not the same. Maybe it has worth and value, but you no longer have that card, that thing. So money is fungible. You give me $1 and I give you $1 in return, that's still something item. Or if I give you $1, it's got value, it's the same thing. It's still usable and whatever. So what I'm getting at here, dividing, etc. and whatnot, apparently Spider-Man No Way Home, the movie coming out, it apparently crashed AMC and Fandango servers because they were trying to release an NFT, basically was going to be, as they quote, eco-friendly. Hold on a second, I'm sorry. The first 86,000 AMC Stubbs List Premier or Investor Connect members who purchased reserved tickets for the December 16th show received the eco-friendly Spider-Man NFT. Apparently, after everything went down, trying to say, well, how can we pay you back? We can't pay you back in money, so we'll give you this NFT. This very specific, it's no different than really having like a
digital baseball card.
Well, not even that. It's like saying, here's $5, but you can only use it at my store.
That's what a lot of big box companies are doing now. Is like, here, we're going to refund your money, but it's only on a gift certificate for our company.
Well, in this way, in what they were doing here is that with the NFT, basically, you are given an NFT and you can take that and it's going to be worth whatever it's going to be worth going down the road. So they said the first 86,000 people to go and purchase are going to get this NFT. Well, hundreds of thousands of people went to purchase and it crashed. So they gave out the additional, but I mean, that is a great way to drive up revenue from people who believe in this stuff. And you're going to sell tickets, and whether people go to the movie, whether they actually use the tickets and go to the movie or not, if they get this NFT, now they're one of only, say, 100,000 people that have this NFT, this digital collector's item. They can sell it for whatever they want. And 20 years from now, 50 years from now, like a baseball card, if you're one of 100,000 and 85,000 people lose theirs or pass away and it just goes away with them, like now there's only 15,000 of them left. Like
exactly.
It becomes,
so it's a more collectible item, if you will, or something traded, like that. It's used for whatever purpose. So
pretty crazy, but managed to do a giveaway and crash the servers of AMC, Fandango, and there were like 2 others that were part of this selling tickets for the movie and crashed all the servers.
Yeah. So, and Paddy, I don't know if you have a.
No, I did see that Frack also had my same topic. So I think we got a pretty lengthy section here. So I'll just skip over me.
So mine is, you've probably only seen it on select people's pages. If it doesn't get shared, it's not going to get talked about. But the Ghislaine Maxwell Epstein trial started today. Jury selection was last week or whatever. Trial started today. It was a little bit later in the afternoon with the opening statements. As of right now, to me, it's the biggest unrecognized by the media trial in
Like, watch,
my lifetime.
we
Like,
we keep the business news on the background all day. Not one, I think we had like 2 different networks
Yeah.
or 3 different networks today, and not one of them mentioned.
not one of them mentioned the trial. So this is being hidden
I mean,
from the world
yeah,
right now.
And
And not, but it is not, it's not being talked about. So to me, it's being brushed under and hidden. The Omicron variant, blah,
That's
blah, blah,
all
is taking
we heard
top
today.
news. That's all people are
I mean,
talking about.
since we watched business news, there were some stock stuff.
We
but
all know that
90% of it was the
is
freaking
owned by
variant
4
news.
networks. We all know that, but I also get OAN and Newsmax. And get off me, dog. And it's the fact that it's not being talked about is disgusting to me, because this is stuff that should be brought to life. It's just, I don't know. I posted another meme on one of my, not a meme, but an informational thing on one of my other packets of it was, or on one of my pages, my political instigator page, and
Or the one
it's
that just got taken down.
it's like four pictures of 8 to 12 people that are on the flight logs for Epstein Island. And it's some recognized names that we all know and love. It does not mean that they went there for anything bad, so to speak. It does not mean that they partook in anything. Chances that all of them went there and didn't know about what was going on that island or in his dealings, or it's
Yeah, I think
disgusting.
at least one.
And then we know the Clintons are involved. We know things like that. It's just disgusting to me. And it's
yeah, I mean, and like you said, it's gonna be huge names. I think Trump himself was on there. Tom Hanks was on the list.
was Trump
No,
never
he
flew.
had
He had a party at Mar-a-Lago
At
that
Mar-a-Lago.
Epstein showed up to, and went.
And that's what I'm saying. Guilty by association is what I'm.
Yeah.
Is that
And
they're
when-
doing that just because you're there or
found
not?
out
We're saying, like,
going on
people
with
who were
Epstein, he
actually
kicked
on
them out
the
of Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, okay, all
But
right.
the ones that were actually on the planes and that have been on the planes and been to the island, like she's shuttled around women for him, all these underage girls,
Yeah.
all the trafficking. Bill Clinton was photographed with one of the girls like laying in his lap, and all like
It's so gross.
it's just disgusting. And then
he's not the only one, obviously.
and
So many other people.
Epstein recorded everything on his airplanes, everything in his rooms, everything across his island, had a massive camera
Blackmail.
set up, has it all on video, and it's all locked. She knows where it is. So will that ever come to light? Who knows? But it was all things that he held above all these elitist heads that made millions of dollars and made them basically donate and invest in his investments and things like that. It's crazy. And I mean, this extends all the way throughout the world. I mean, they're talking about shipping containers. I guess Ghislaine's husband owns a shipping container company, and they're talking about saying that it was used for, I don't know, it's crazy. And I hope that stuff comes out about it. But right now, the fact that individuals, like regular individuals like us, are the ones that are having to share stuff to get this kind of news out and make sure that it's, that there's coverage is ridiculous, because we have these media outlets that should be doing it. Instead, they're talking about other random garbage. But 2.7 million pages of litigation from the prosecution. 2.7 million pages.
I think there's a quick list here.
The judge said that it's not being televised because what is being said is too confidential and too graphic to be made known to the public. Yeah.
Yeah, because murder trials aren't too graphic.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Because the video of Rittenhouse being attacked and then shooting somebody was
that's not graphic.
That wasn't graphic when they showed it.
Fine for primetime
Okay,
TV.
hold on. I'm seeing some of these names here real quick on like some of these, for the Epstein celebrity profiles, etc. And Prince Andrew, I know he was one of them. That was a name.
Big
One of the
big one.
Yeah. Bill Clinton, as you guys named earlier. Naomi Campbell.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think she's kind of admitted that she had an idea of what was going on, said she never partook or never saw anything happening, but she kind of got the vibe of that's what goes on there.
Yeah.
She was just hired to be a model, a pretty face in the crowd for these parties.
Oh, you're right. That
Yeah.
posted.
And apparently Stephen Hawking. I'm like, that's
Yeah, Alan Dershowitz, Anderson Cooper.
I mean, Charlie Sheen is anyone.
And I'm like, shocking that these people would go to an island and have an orgy. Shocking, you know what I mean?
Anthony Kiedis.
Beyonce Knowles, like Gwen Stefani was that one caught me a little bit.
Yeah.
But like you said, we can't do guilty by association automatically for all these people and assume that they've all done this.
That would be like Frack inviting me somewhere. Okay, let's go.
Right, and then you get there and you're like, what in the hell?
Now, some people only went once.
Yeah, and I'm sure that there were certain parts of the island that maybe you went for just a party and it was a certain type of party.
Yeah, because they had
others
holiday parties and whatnot.
of these flew multiple times and are photographed with these younger women.
Right.
Barack Obama, James Franco, Bill Murray, Pharrell Williams, Steven Tyler, shocking. Kevin Spacey, shocking. Katy Perry, shocking. Chrissy Teigen, shocking. Woody Allen, shocking. Will Smith, a little shocking. Will Ferrell, Akon, Wanda Sykes, Jim Carrey, Kimmel, Legend.
So you got people across the board from everything.
People were probably performers,
right?
At
parties and things
whatnot.
like that, having comedians, having musicians, having things like that. So yeah, it's a very tough situation, but at the same time, there's a lot that needs to come to light, and it hasn't. It's not being covered, and I just don't feel that that's right. We shouldn't have to be the ones that have to talk about this to make it, you know.
Yeah, there should be some sort of coverage.
It's disgusting. It's back when, and I think we talked about this when it was going on, when Wayfair had things for sale on their website for a bookcase for
like $5,000.
Yeah, $250,000.
I remember you guys talking about that.
And then it happened. The name of the bookcase happened to line up with the name of a girl that was missing. Like, yeah, we talked about it a long.
Yeah, I recall that, but yeah, it's just very specific.
But yeah, just anyways.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
that's a rabbit hole. It's probably what we'll be talking about in the next 2 weeks as well, because it's just a big deal. But
sorry, guys.
Would you rather?
It's a trending topic, and I know there's a lot of people talking about it, and it is a lot of our friends.
Which is good. We need to talk about it. But we'll bring more to it later.
Talking about the things that are going on. But would you rather? Because I would.
Would you rather give up one family tradition or start a new one?
I mean, I don't really need more traditions nowadays. Starting a new one would be all right. I know some families have like 30 traditions, like we can't keep up with it, but
I feel that.
You shouldn't. Because like we started a new tradition, like we spend Christmas together, and that wasn't something that we did 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like we're trying to start new ones just because of volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
That's right. I'd rather start a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can start a new one as well. So we all agree on that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Social drink.
Good luck with this next word.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out over here.
Yeah, I practiced for like 5 minutes. All right.
That's it.
So would you rather have Christogeneticophobia,
Take your word on it.
which is the full-blown fear of Christmas itself, or ionophobia, which is the fear of snow?
Ionophobia.
We live in Florida, so we'll take the fear of snow.
Yeah, but that means you'll never go to a winter wonderland. You'll never go to the
No problem. It's cold.
You'll never be able to travel to beautiful places like Norway or Iceland or,
Okay. It's cold.
Yeah, I'm not going to be scared of Christmas. Sorry.
I figured I knew their answers already, but
Should be a social drink.
Well, what is your answer, sir?
You're over there scared of snow.
I would rather have full beer. I would rather have the first one to be, because I can still celebrate it. So if I don't have, like,
No, you're scared.
It's a crippling fear, to use your words.
1 day a year only.
Not one
But
day.
people celebrate after Thanksgiving.
Tell me that
In
Christmas
October.
is one day a
Then I
year.
won't go out. I won't go out. That's fine. I'm
Go to
okay
Home
with
Depot
that.
October
You
15th.
not go out? Come on.
Well, I don't go to that person's house or whatever. I won't go to SantaCon. I'm okay with that.
Whatever.
You're gonna have your little nasty Mrs. Claus coming over, and you're gonna go.
Well, then she's gonna be now just a naked. See, it's gonna be better for me. She's not gonna be a naked Santa, Mrs. Santa Claus.
You're scared of my shirt and I ain't taking it off, fool.
I would still
my
rather the
God.
first one. I'll drink alone on that. It's okay.
Hashtag
Fight me.
Drink again.
Hashtag triple F.
Triple F.
The other one. All right, Patty.
Quadruple F. Put me back.
Would you rather work untangling Christmas lights or wrapping presents for 8 hours a day?
Wrapping.
At presents.
I'd have to, wrap presents because listen, we
Wrapping
untangled
presents.
Christmas lights for 15 minutes the other day.
I'm not
and
a
we about
fan
ripped them.
of wrapping presents, but I'd rather do that than untangle Christmas.
I just
Patty's
entangled.
Patty and I are untangling. It's a
We have kind of an unspoken agreement that I do most of the family shopping. Like we talk about what we're gonna get, but I actually purchase it.
because she got the
And
honey
then-
app.
And then he wraps most of it because it takes me forever to wrap
Don't
anything.
do that. Just don't do that.
I'll admit it.
It's worse because the light's right here and I don't look like I have eyebrows.
noticed
Can we
that.
get yours microbladed?
No, we can't.
He doesn't like needles.
I don't like needles. I do have eyebrows, I promise. I do shave them a little bit to keep them nice.
Gosh.
All right, Wack. What's yours?
Careful, Buck.
Bro,
Bruh. I mean,
volcano up late. Yeah. All right. Would you rather have an eggnog machine instead of a coffee machine at work year round, or have your corporate dress code require ugly Christmas sweaters?
Question.
Oh,
hold on.
Second one.
Is the second one like a year thing or?
Let's do all month. Both of them for a month. Eggnog machine, eggnog instead of coffee, or you got to wear an ugly Christmas
is
sweater.
it spiked eggnog?
It can be if you come to work like you normally do.
Your own house? Well, if I have number one, then I'm never showing up to work for a whole month. So I guess I'm gonna go with number one, the eggnog machine. I have the fear of crippling Christmas.
Oh, we're back on that.
Oh, I burned me. I hurt.
I would rather. I'm not a super fan of coffee anyway, so I would definitely rather have an eggnog machine.
All right, there, Patty.
Yeah,
Yeah, I busted my lip. We're good.
Volcanic interruption. Have a drink.
I think I'd rather have ugly Christmas sweaters.
Yeah.
Of course you would. You'd be wearing like I could have put socks and that would have won.
Yeah. That's good too. I like Christmas clothes.
Yeah, I knew she was gonna take that one. I don't know if that was a split or what it was, but
That
whatever.
was a split.
All right,
All
so
right.
That's volcano.
Volcano, eggnog, or Christmas sweaters.
Christmas sweater.
That's right.
Ah, biased.
Does he know what eggnog is?
Biased.
Please let me come on.
Yeah, you come on. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, we don't need
You
you out
can't-
here.
I
But
can't watch TV out here.
all right, focus segment, right? Yeah. Am I wrong?
Oh, you're good.
No.
This show's long.
It is.
Yeah.
Because I added the exercise. Well, because then we talked about a lot of things.
So it's all right. We'll get about 30 minutes here done. So
This one's, pretty yes or no. What
Yeah.
do you do?
we'll do yes or no. So I guess Frick, take the first one.
Do you guys do yearly matching pajama photos?
Yes.
What's this day?
Except this year, we don't have matching pajamas.
Because
We
they
ordered
came,
them,
they came in like
gigantic.
flotation devices, or they're just
They were
massive.
huge.
We're like, all right, send them back. Then we
And now I
never
haven't found any that I like.
Oh.
It's hard finding stuff that both of us like to wear.
We'll just keep wearing the same outfit each year, like we do the Tyler Turkey photo.
Yeah.
We'll just do that, and you can just watch us get older in the same outfit.
Start falling
I
apart.
almost wish that you guys did the tail instead of the bib, because I think like the feathered tail would have been freaking hysterical.
We don't have a tail, but
Yeah, it didn't come with it. So.
It's just a bib and a hat. So
Can we make one now for not going forward? Because I think it'd be really funny.
No.
You can't play up here.
I don't,
you
I,
gotta-
don't, I don't think we've ever done a matching pajama photo ever in our life.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really truly like American thing.
First one that we ever did was last year, and it's freaking hysterical seeing it go from
Oh,
because it starts with E and it ends with K.
damn.
It was funny.
All right, so I'm not understanding the second one. Well, I think it's more of a question though. Do you like to
Yes.
drive around with hot cocoa looking at lights?
Yes,
Nah.
Christmas lights.
eggnog. Yes.
Yes, she doesn't do chocolate. But
Oh.
yeah.
Sorry.
But yes.
Eggnog.
So are you guys gonna do the Bartow Christmas tree lane?
We
At
drove
some point.
around it last
Yeah.
year, and it was really fun.
Yes.
We also went to go to
We
that
down.
place in Winter Haven, I think, or Bartow.
Yes. Yes.
It,
Yes.
the Big Buzz or Big Does or something like that. They were on Great Christmas Light Fight. So
Oh, that's
When you
yeah,
figure
yeah.
that one out, let me know.
Yeah, you
Will
mentioned-
do.
well, just down the street from my place, you got the Lochinvar and Lancelot.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's which are
Yes.
which are
Oh,
pretty famous. Yeah, they're pretty famous here in Lakeland, Florida. So yeah,
Mhm.
those who know. But I mean, does it have to be hot cocoa?
No, I was trying to keep it kid friendly, but
If you go with
That's-
friends, you don't have to be the driver.
I'll throw them in the back of my truck.
Then of course you
If
can
you
swing
have
by
kids
our
that are
house
old enough
too.
to
If you
drive.
haven't checked I'll post it up on our FFPW page, a picture of our lights. We got right now probably about 8,000 up, and we got about 4,000 more to go.
Are you gonna drone photo this when you're done?
Probably a fantastic
good idea.
Yes.
I'm
We haven't-
smart.
You haven't done the
I'm gonna do it.
drone.
Not for Christmas.
All right, Patty.
Oh wait. Do you go caroling or do you listen to the carolers? Is that-
Go Caroline.
I
Okay.
have never in my life seen a caroler or gone carol.
I think we did it when I was a kid, but I
I have
haven't
never
not.
gone.
Mm-mm.
Correct me
I
if I'm
have
wrong.
gone. I have taken the Girl Scouts. I have. Oh yeah, it's a thing.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that more of like a northerner thing?
I think it
It
might.
was for me. We did.
In
Yeah,
Florida,
I think it might. I haven't seen carolers here. Like I've seen them at the mall. Like you see them at the
Dude.
mall, whatever, but that's not like real carolers that go around to houses or.
I saw carols one time, and because it was a gated community, so I guess it was like a local thing that was planned for the event for that specifically. But
Well, it's usually the neighbor kids or something that go and do it. Is up north. It was the neighborhood went caroling.
right, if somebody's singing outside of my in front of my house, I'm like, "You're drunk, get out."
Don't let me do that.
So
I'm
all right,
do
Wack.
that.
No,
With my phone.
no,
No,
you want
Don't mess with my phone. This real tree or fake tree?
Fake.
Fake.
Real.
Real.
I'm allergic.
Yeah, and we have more fake trees than real trees.
Yeah, like five fake and one real.
But you prefer a real tree.
I
Oh
do.
yes.
The main tree is always gonna be real. Yep. All right, let's roll through this glow quick.
All right, go Frick.
I'm sorry. Christmas lights or a dark house?
Everybody-
What?
Gotta have lights. Come on.
Yeah. How's your house look there, Rick?
Like it does every day of the year.
Ah, boo, humbug.
Well, I don't like lights anyways, so there's that.
Boo, humbug.
There's no lights out in my room right now.
What did you say? You said you just need a Coca-Cola polar bear blow up and you're good?
Sure.
I don't remember what you said one day. It was about a Coca-Cola bear.
All right. So decorating inside of the house or no?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
the red one, the red
That's
one.
enough.
This house is a Hallmark house.
Huh?
So yeah, in our house, I mean, not by my choice, but definitely decorations are there.
Like
All right. Do you bake Christmas cookies?
yes.
I eat them.
There you go.
You know, make a Christmas cookie.
Yesterday.
With
The other day.
sprinkles.
Yeah, I like eating them too. Yeah.
I ate.
Decorate gingerbread houses.
Yeah,
Never done it.
Oh yeah.
I
love
want to do that.
If we
It
do
makes
it,
me
if
so
we do
sad
it at
that
our
I
house
get to
this year,
decorate them
I want
Yeah.
and I can't eat them.
if we do it at our house this year, I'll send you an invite when we do it.
I want my cousin
So
can come.
last Christmas was actually my cousin's first Christmas in the U.S. and we did a actual. I did a time lapse video of her actually like building her. That was pretty awesome.
Aw.
All right, Frick.
Do you make a Christmas list?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's an annual Christmas list that I just buy myself things off of all year long.
I think
Just a reminder, like an Amazon wish list.
I have 3 Amazon wish lists.
So-
And then
if everybody goes
Like need, want, and yeah.
I don't know. So I have one that's like general stuff of like a mix and match of everything. And then I have a dedicated Star Wars collectibles list. And then I have a dedicated Christmas village list for village pieces that I want for eventual when I do scenes and stuff like that. And then my regular list will have links to each of those. And then I'll put certain things on those. I started to kind of get away from listing things on that list and just, basically go to the list. But then I also have a guns category on my list. It's like, here's all the weaponry that I want. So, I have a shotgun that I really want, but
So I need to share with you later, Wack. There's a song called "A Gun for Christmas" by the Vandals. Great song. I'll share with you later. So,
all right, go.
all right. So I don't like making Christmas lists because I just go. I'm a very upfront person. I'm like, what do you want? Here it is. I love you. Get out of my face.
I do that to my kids.
So sweet.
Oh yeah, it's
Like-
You're welcome.
well. I don't want to get returns or or be in unthoughtful and be like, okay, here's a gift card. Like,
Or I don't like this. Like, I don't even want to hear it. Let's go to the store and get it.
List. And my family members will be like, everybody get your list ready. And I'm like, mine's already ready. And it's not because I'm being arrogant and I'm like, this is all the stuff that I want somebody to buy me. I'm like,
Oh,
no,
right.
this is what I'm going to buy myself eventually. So if you want to buy me something that I want, it's on this list.
Exactly. See, it's. I mean, I get it. Maybe as a child, the surprise factor. Of course, that's a beautiful thing. Enjoying, the spirit of Christmas and opening, etc. But yeah. So
It's not. Did you used to circle out of the Sears or out of the catalog? Did you use the catalog and circle what you wanted? I missed that.
No, never did.
No, it's
No, that wasn't really something that we did. I mean, growing up in
Was there a Sears down there?
There a Sears? Yeah.
we had a Montgomery Ward.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's true. Montgomery Ward, yeah. But,
Or what? Toys R Us.
yeah.
Yes.
KB Toy Store had a little.
Walmart
they
does it
send out a little
now.
pamphlet. Yep.
Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart. sends out a-
Amazon will sometimes send one.
People can't hear us when you.
So I did a quick refill, but let me ask this next one right here. Open presents on the 24th or 25th? Right? The family does the 24th. That's a Latino tradition. So, and again, anybody who knows that knows that. But follow up, continuing on that, I need to do a quick refill. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, we're usually
We
with a
used to-
different side of the family, so
We
it
used to do
depends.
one gift on the 24th, but then everything else on the 25th.
Yeah, right now everything's basically on the 25th because that's the way we do it.
So since we had to split with my sisters, we would have to either switch either Christmas or Christmas Eve. But the mother always wanted Christmas, so we always took Christmas Eve. So we've kind of always just kept that tradition because blended family, so we don't mind doing Christmas Eve. And we're like, whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Buy presents that are noisy and require batteries or avoid them at all costs.
Avoid at all costs.
Buy them for other people, avoid them for my kid.
I try not to buy anything too noisy for him. I mean, I don't only buy silent toys or anything like that, but I try to be mindful that it's not too obnoxious. But yeah,
Speaking
think-
of obnoxious,
yeah. Speaking, because we have our own little built-in battery pack Energizer bunny right here. So
leave treat Santa or the reindeer.
both.
Both.
You gotta get for the reindeer
Both.
and the Santa.
Uh-huh. We had to
Frack, were you gonna say you buy drum sets for
You're gonna
everybody's
leave-
kids?
you're gonna leave treats for the
No,
kids.
actually, I was gonna say one of my exes years ago, which Paddy and Wack have met. But yeah, she bought a small little electronic drum kit that was like this big.
Yeah.
Little child, whatever. And I'm just like, you're so horrible. But yeah, no. So when we were younger, we actually used to leave treats for Santa.
Always. What's for dinner? Lasagna. Ham and lasagna.
For Christmas, you mean?
Growing up, we always had ham,
Carrot.
but now that I am married in, it has always been lasagna. So
Wow. I'm gonna lie, I wouldn't actually expect that. Kind of being the dish.
Family's
it's
Italian.
very off tradition.
Family's Italian.
Yeah.
So it's-
Okay, Mama.
So I think beyond that, I don't know. For us, for dinner, we usually do like a Christmas ham, and also some,
we go in another room. We can't hear.
and also very specifically, we do ayacas.
You can stay here.
It's kind of like a tamale.
Mm.
Yeah. So, but again, it's really specific to that. But yeah, it's great. And the good thing is you can actually freeze them, and they'll last up to 2 years. Keep them in the
A ham? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh no, the ayacas. I think I may have brought one before. Back. I think possibly. I don't know. I'll bring some this year again because we usually make them every year. And Wack and Paddy, don't eat them; they might kill you. So.
Like everything.
So we're different, obviously. Since I never had my family for supper, we always did breakfast. So we always do like peony cakes and that type of stuff. So I've never had a Christmas supper. I've always had Christmas breakfast.
Cinnamon rolls for breakfast.
Ooh.
Well, traditionally we actually would eat dinner on the 24th, open gifts late at night or early morning, midnight-ish, and then actually have that breakfast. So we kind of do both, 24th, 25th.
Okay. Makes sense.
Awesome. Heap of knowledge. So, and now for the sake of timing here for all of us, we're gonna have to jump up to the actual you decide bracket. So, because we're going good on time, but we don't want to be too good on time. So, let's talk about our favorite traditions. Since it's the holiday season, unbeknownst to me.
You knew it. You were hanging up decorations the other day.
Not me. Not me.
You were. No, you were.
I was carrying.
I'm sorry I can't come over. I am helping my mother hang up Christmas decorations.
You should have lied and said you're at the basketball game with me, you dummy.
Text.
Okay, listen. When I say that, I don't mean that I'm physically doing it. Okay.
No. I'm screenshotting it, putting it on the internet. Everything that's on the internet is true.
Okay. Hey, you know what? You got me. Bad wording on my end. I'll learn your language better.
I still
Not quite what he said.
All right, guys. Christmas dinner or cookies and cocoa? Or cookies and eggnog in Brooke's
drink
world.
I would go with the cookies and cocoa.
Give me the dinner.
Cookies and cocoa.
I'm a big snack treats type person. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the cookies and cocoa. Sorry, man.
Took a sip, but I'll take a second one.
I love the dinner, but I love having I get this leftover tin of cookies and chocolate thingies. And yeah, I'm good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All the chocolate.
All the chocolate.
All right. So for the next one coming up here, then, as far as favorite traditions, do we prefer exchanging presents or Christmas parades?
Exchanging presents. I
I like to give presents.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, exchanging presents.
Community drink.
Not a drink.
Christmas parades are nice and everything, but too many people.
Here's a tough one for Patty. The lights or the music?
Ooh, that is hard.
I don't like the lights. I'll do the music.
I am the lights because
The lights. I'd rather, if I have to choose, the lights.
there's 25 songs, maybe 50, and then it's just repeat.
I guess
Which
if
I like,
have
but-
to pick,
The lights.
it's going to be the lights.
Yeah.
Come
Last one.
on, Patty.
Shopping or making a list?
We're
So I know what I might as well.
traditional shopping. Are we talking going out to the mall kind of thing, or are we just hey, I'm here at my house?
The act of buying the gift.
Online?
No. Or doing
I
There you go.
haven't gone out to shop in 5 years though.
doing the shopping or sitting down to make a list for things that you know that you would like the process of thinking about things that you want and going, I would like that, whether you write it down, whether that just in your head thinking about things that I would really like that.
I guess the list, because I don't physically go shop.
But even, do you enjoy the shopping portion of it online?
If it's online, yes, because I'm using Honey and whatever.
It's all easier.
Yeah, I like buying something, especially if I know that the person's going to like receiving it. So
yeah,
same.
Yeah, so shopping, yeah. So let's go with our first quarterfinalist here. So we got it between
Cookies and Cocoa or the lights.
Cookies.
Like,
I take food over lights.
I'm gonna go lights.
What?
It's not Christmas without lights. You can have cookies anytime.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
no one
Girl Scouts come around with cookies.
But no one decorates their house except at Christmas time. So
Girl Scouts come around with cookies, and you can go take your butt to Publix and go to the hot cocoa aisle. They don't have a true hot cocoa aisle, but you can go to the cocoa aisle and buy cocoa all year long.
That'd be pretty amazing if they just had a cocoa aisle.
Here's my video.
So we have to flip something.
Nah. Wait, yeah.
No, the lights win on that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed somebody. Then I apologize.
All right, go ahead, Frack.
All right, so we got between exchanging presents or the shopping.
Presents.
exchanging presents.
Yeah, exchanging. Yeah.
Presents.
Right. Paddy, take us off in the last one.
The lights or exchanging presents.
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 I'm gonna go presents.
That's gonna be done at the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with presents.
All right. And presents
got
win
there.
always. Look at that. Making it.
Otherwise, there's like stories that go along with why you bought each present, and your whole family's there, or like a group of family is there. So
That's right. I mean, and if it's a meaningful gift, kind of nice. That we say, hey, and if you have the whole family there, like, oh my gosh, that's something that person's been asking for, or a surprise gift, like, oh my gosh, never knew like this. Or you get the occasional like funny ones where you're like,
right.
oops, wrong gift at the wrong time, kind of thing.
Just to do a 4-person Secret Santa.
That'd be kind of hard. There's only 4 of
It's
us.
really hard.
So I expect.
It's just gotta I gotta pick one of you guys, and you gotta pick one of us.
So I expect 3 bottles of rum.
Yeah, gifts only.
Oh, okay. 3 small bottles of rum.
See, I don't like gag gifts because my heart's not into that. Like, I'm so like, I think so hard about a gift and like what that person would like or love. I'm one of those gift givers. So gag gifts, just I'm terrible at them.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I know I love my tree and my ornaments. Thank you.
All right. So okay, real quick. So we got an extra couple of minutes here before we close everything out. But okay, so I know that Frick just said you don't like gag gifts and whatnot. But what's the funniest gag gift you've ever seen or received?
I don't think they're funny. Like, seriously, I get pissed off at them.
Not so much a gag gift because she truly wanted me to use it, but I will never forget when Wack's mom gave me a candy bra and underwear set and told me that we needed to make her some grandchildren.
Aww.
I opened it in front of the entire family on Christmas.
Aww.
And we had only been together like a couple years.
Wow.
It was like
Mom,
I don't like candy. I was like,
Mom, I'm not gonna get a child out of this. I'm just gonna get diabetes.
But she was probably trying to be so sweet. Like,
I know.
oh.
Yeah.
She was being funny.
she's being silly. She's also serious. She wants some grandkids.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But at the same time, like in front of the whole family, you're like, ha ha ha.
Yes, I was like so embarrassed. But I'll never forget it. It was awesome.
How about you, Wack?
Yeah, I don't even remember, to be honest.
Okay, well here, you're thinking one, I got one here. So I was at my office about 3 years ago, and we were gonna do it again, a white elephant gift exchange, and somebody got one, and it was the one that the present that I put. It was actually a big box within in a smaller box inside. Small box had an iPhone, I think at the time, 6. And this person got so it must have been a younger girl. She was maybe like 14. She got so excited she saw the iPhone box. She's like, "Oh my god!" And what I had put in there was like 2 pens, you know, a lapel pin, you know, and like something else, something completely not a phone. But this girl, you see her face just light up like, "Oh my god, I want a phone!" Like in this gag. She opened up, she's like.
Sad.
My dad got
Oh
my dad got me
Sorry.
a poop shaped plunger. It's a plunger with a poop emoji on the end of it. The actual plunger part is a poop emoji. It's wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was legit like my gift for the year. And, well, and a $50 Fandango gift card. So I mean, I'll take it. But yeah, I didn't see the gift card till later. It was attached to it. A poop shaped plunger. I was pretty not happy.
See, that's why I don't like gag gifts, because then you're like butthurt and you remember that for the rest of your life. Like, I just don't like that. I don't think it's funny.
Back it up with something cool, okay? But you know, what if you leave them with a lapel pin, 2 pens?
That's a white elephant.
Yeah, come on.
Plus $10 in scratch offs.
See, even the white elephants, I have
I
to
looked
put
up
thought in
like
it.
white elephant gifts, and that's apparently like one of the best, like what people like to receive is lottery scratch offs. Even if they don't win, it's a chance that you could.
Oh yeah, I think my sister with first husband, there was this one there's one ugly ass nutcracker they had, and it had been switched like 11 different Christmases. Nobody ever wanted this. So
They're just handing it around to somebody else.
exactly, no, everybody knew somebody's gonna get that ugly ass nutcrackers.
The Walmart fragrance and lotion sets.
Oh,
Never.
I hate those things.
No one likes them.
yeah,
No one likes them. No, not one person.
Listen,
ever.
the little gift at the end of Steinmart or Ross that you're buying for $15, nobody wants it.
Nobody. Not one person.
Not one. Not one. But we thank you all once again for joining us in this beautiful holiday season. So as we're prepping for the holidays here coming up, we got another show coming up here in 2 weeks right before the Christmas event happening. So we thank you all so much for being here once again with us and all our craziness. If you don't mind, Frick, closing quote.
Christmas gift suggestions: to your enemy, forgiveness; to an opponent, tolerance; to a friend, your heart; to a customer, service; to all, charity; to every child, a good example; to yourself, respect. That's by Orrin Arnold.
There it is. That's the show, everybody. Thank you so much.
Don't forget, if you'd like to donate or sponsor, reach out to us at FFPW.
Live.
Volcano. That's right, everybody. Sign out of social media. Turn off the news. Don't text and drive. Turn on the trial, because Epstein and McAfee did not kill themselves.
Like
1,
that.
2, 4. Chicka digga digga da da. Chicka digga digga da da. Chicka digga da da. Chicka digga digga da da. Dun 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 dun. See ya.
Good night.
Say bye. Say
Frack
bye.
with the delay.